Hello everybody, this is your friendly Mongolian neighbor Il Bandito. As I promised in the previous video, I am here to do a let's play with the Seleucid Empire. Now, the Seleucid Empire is a very interesting faction, but I never played it because, well, they are just too easy to play. Great position to start, great units and whatnot. Besides, there are a lot of people who had already done Seleucid Empire Let's Play already because of its popularity. But then I thought, well, why not think outside the box? Why not be more imaginative with them? So, I decided to do a migration campaign with the Seleucids. Well, let's just get down to business, shall we? Alright. Let's see, where are the Seleucids? Successor kingdoms. Here it is. You might notice that the icon is a little bit different. I'll explain why soon enough. Alright, so let's see, campaign settings off, 20 minutes, good. Now, I'm going to put the game difficulty on hard mode. Well, the reason I'm not playing on very hard and legendary mode is because the generals die so easily in those modes. They say that they die so easily, it's not even realistic. Most of the time they're the only one from their unit to die, and what's the point of me having my generals dead in every single engagement if I am specifically using the 2 turns per year mod to develop those generals? Anyway, let's take an overview of the Seleucids, in case if you didn't see what the Seleucids are. Let's see, Alexander's legacy, -20 resistant to foreign occupation, so it's good for occupying enemy settlements, successor of conflict, 10% morale for all units during battle against Hellenic factions. Alright. I doubt I'll be battling much Hellenic faction except this bastard Egypt. Alright, multiculturalism, -25 power, blah blah blah, due to presence of foreign culture. So, the Seleucids are built for, what do you call, expanding and conquering, thanks to Alexander's legacy trait and multiculturalism. However, there is one negative: overlords of the East, major diplomatic penalty with all Eastern factions. Of course, that means all Eastern factions will be pissed at me, but with my campaign, it will not be an issue. Anyway, not until way later on. Royal estates, 10% wealth from agricultural buildings. I'm not sure how helpful that is, but I'll keep that in mind. Well, let's start the campaign. If you hear a baby crying, then pay no attention, because that's just my son upset at not being able to play this game. Just kidding. Anyway, I did install quite a few mods, 8 or 9 mods, I believe. None of them are truly game changing. They're just mostly for convenience, such as, let's see, I had this Hellbent's Traits and Toadies mod, which adds a lot of ancillaries and traits to my generals to, well, you know, help developing them further. And also 2 turn per year mod, and also pike phalanx, closed pike phalanx formation mod, just because in patch 7 Creative Assembly really screwed up the pike formation. What else? I also have this Germanic Hounds mod, which doesn't do anything to me anyway, but it gives the Germans some warhounds, so that's pretty cool. And the less food, less squalor mod, which takes away 2 squalor and 2 food from each the high demanding buildings, so me and the AI will have less worries when managing food and squalor. For example, like 10 squalor building will become 8.
You are the Seleucid Empire, but your grip on your eastern satrapies is weakening. Bactria is already independent, and Pathava and others may also attempt to break away. Meanwhile, to the south, the Ptolemies of Egypt are scheming against you. Their desire to control your Syrian lands may yet bring about war. Although stability to the north and west may be assured by the Sardes, who remain loyal, the warlike Galatians and the Hellenistic states of Asia Minor threaten your borders. The future of Alexander's legacy is in your hands. The Seleucid Empire must not fall.
Alright, so objective, hold 13 settlements. Well, they're gonna have to hold on for that. As you can see from the intro, I am beset on all fronts. Oh, by the way, check this out. Isn't that pretty cool? I'm using a campaign camera mod, and of course it really doesn't affect the gameplay, but it does make like the campaign map a lot cooler to view. And what else? Oh yeah, the reason you're seeing a slightly different icon for the Seleucids and different color is because I'm using a Seleucid reskin mod. It basically gives them better looking skins in game, and as well as adding just a few units for them. And lastly, the other mod I'm using is that improved mercenary camp mod, which gives Roman auxiliary camps to all playable factions, including the Seleucids. I always wanted to I always wanted to have these auxiliary units the Romans get, Romans only get. So that's not fair. It's not fair that only Romans get it. All right, so basically, if you'll allow me a little role play, I am Antiochos Soter, the son of Seleucus the Nicator, and his sudden death had pretty much dumped all of the Seleucid Empire's problem to me, and I'm being beset from all fronts, from the Hellenic states in Asia Minor, and from the north, the nomads, from the south, the scheming Egyptians, and these worthless desert tribe. And I am sick and tired of protecting worthless sand from worthless desert people, so I'd say screw it. Screw you to Asia Minor factions, screw you to northern nomads, screw you to southern nomads, and especially screw you to your these stupid satraps. They claim allegiance, but their claim is hollow. I'm done with it all. I'm going to go find my own little piece of heaven. And from what I heard from the Romans, that the provinces in Hispania, let's see, whoa, there we go. Province in Hispania is rich, bountiful, has fine weather and finer women. So I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna dump all my problems, and I'm gonna just run away, move away, establish my own kingdom somewhere else where it's less frustrating. So, end of roleplay. Alright, no time to waste. First things first, I gotta search some technology. Organized supplies will give me a tier 2 skirmisher camp. Why not? You! Who are you? Patroclus. Oh, the lover of Achilles? Well, probably not the same one, but you have Royal Peltas General. The Royal Peltas are really kick-ass units. They have hillmen, light cavalry, eastern javelin, eastern slingers. Really good units. Alright, you're gonna go on forced march and move to Spain. Let's move to Spain now. Woo! Alright, you're gonna be our convoy escort. And you, Antiochos, you don't need mercenary Indian war elephants. They'll just take away so much of your money. I need as much money as I can once I reach Spain. So disband. As you can see, my income is 2,300, but if I disband it, it immediately becomes over 3,000, so that's good. So Antiochos, yeah, you're gonna just stay right here. Right here. Alright. there I can immediately expand a lot of cities. Antioch and Tarsus and let's see, Edessa, Tyros. Alright, that's good. Before I set off, oh, my spy, get over here. Get over here. Do some military intelligence for me, will ya? Alright. Now before everything, I need to make sure that I won't get invaded too early and then lose all my settlements before I reach Spain. So I need to do something diplomatic front. I'm at war with the Kidri. You there, worthless desert tribe.
Be welcome, emissary.
I'll offer you a
If
peace
you come
treaty,
peace.
and
Be
in
fearful if you
in
come
exchange
with false
for
words, dripping with honeyed lies.
doing this, give me no, not trade agreement. Okay, screw trade agreement. You're gonna pay me money. How about that? Give me 2,500 and I'll let you be, and you let me be.
Do not expect fine words, for while we have agreement here, there is no respect between us.
Oh, I don't respect you at all. Go back to your desert. Alright, so my satraps, they also made peace treaty. And about those satraps, I'm going to release all of them. They're just nothing, like, they're really pissed at me. And instead of letting them provoke hostilities, I'm just gonna say, screw you.
The bond between our people.
What bond? You guys are just waiting to betray me. I know it.
Friend. Let us conclude our the bond between our people.
Medea, well, you like me a bit, but
Greetings, friend. Let us use our time together in wisdom and seek accord.
you just do your own stuff, okay? You're free now.
I feel
Parthawa, you're a
Do not
bastard.
wander in
Every
like a
time
desert
you're
beggar.
the one who first declares war on me.
we are
Off you
done.
go. Persia, I have no
I
love
greet
for
you as
Persia.
befits your reputation.
Off you go.
The
Sagartia,
Be
you too
welcome,
are scum.
emissary. If this is your
Sardis,
The blessing of the Olympians upon you. What
My
then
only
do
loyal
your noble
subjects.
people desire of us?
it's gonna be hard to let you go, but one must take flight on his own, you know? But before that, let me just propose trade agreement. What?
I dare not ask
1,800?
much for my people. Only a single payment to replenish our sadly diminished coffers.
Alright, alright.
So it is done. You have shown great prudence in your choices today.
Alright. I'm gonna let you go. You seek your
The
own
gods of
fortune,
Olympus.
okay? You seek your own fortune. Now, bloody Egypt. Huh. You know, I never liked you, Egypt. You're a bastard. I'm gonna declare war on you. Soon enough. Soon enough, guys. Alright. Now, let's build something. Public order per turn, agora, blah blah blah. How about, yeah, build a agora here. Just to build up a few financial buildings to Tyros. Homestead, maybe. Masterfield, consecrated ground, homestead. Alright. Just a couple of food buildings and that's it. Fishmonger, I think that's good enough. Military wharf, logistics, harbor shipwright, fishing port, maybe. Yeah, fishing port in Antioch. 6 food. Maybe. Because I just don't want to... I just don't want to... whatchamacallit... run out of food while I'm on a voyage, so... Edessa, what do you need? What do you need, Edessa? Food? Food? Or... Sure. And... I'm going to... Oh yeah, I can issue edicts. +4 food, +4 public order. There we go. Alright. And let me just milk the provinces a little bit more. Tax level... if I can... let's see if I can slide it a bit. Population, it declines it reduces population, so is it gonna be worth it? I don't know. I'll just leave them be. They can just do whatever they want. Alright, I believe it's set. Now let's enter. Wait, maybe if I can do a bit of trade. Armenia, you wanna trade with me?
I will be
I need money as much as I can. Low. Cappadocia, wanna trade with me?
The pleasures of my household are you.
No?
Despite your eloquent advocacy, my good friend, we cannot agree to these terms.
Rhodes, wanna trade with me?
Welcome. I throw open the doors.
Nope. Alright. So, I'm abandoning all my settlements. Too bad I cannot gift them. Thank you, Creative Assembly, for having less diplomatic options. I cannot simply gift them to others, so I'll just leave them be.
There is a season when even the river of gold must run dry. That time has come upon us.
What? Why are you doing this to me? I let you go, but you stopped trading with me. Bastard. Alliance for Sagartia, Aracosia, edict issued, blah blah blah. Construction report, homestead. War declared, Medea. Galatia and Sardis. Parthia and Parthawa. These guys are busy now. My satrapies, as soon as they're free, they're off warmongering. Alright. Antiochos. Alright, let's move out. We're reaching the island of Rhodes on our second turn. As you can see, because it's 2 years per turn, it's still 272 BC. Alright. Go, move. Alright. Gotta move. Now let me just check what Antiochos has as trait. Born leader. And giving, generosity. Well, he's a generous guy. He doesn't have any household members, but I'm sure that will change soon enough. Soon enough, guys. Alright. Homestead. Do I have to upgrade it? Nah, I prefer saving the money. Yeah. It's nothing, right? Nothing else needs to be addressed. My public order is keep going below, but that's fine, that's fine. Oh, spy. Organized supply has been researched. Alliance for Parthawa and Sagartia. Okay, construction report, Agora. Alright, let's see, Agora, blah, blah, blah. Oh, satraps resident, plus 100 from culture, plus 3 public order per turn, plus 2 eastern cultural influence. No thanks. No thanks, I don't need these. I just need to get to here. Alright. Let's see where we're gonna go. Alright, we're passing the island of Crete. There we go. Faction encountered. Knossos. Alright. Let me see if I can get a... Oh, never mind. First, let me do a technology. Management. Yeah, I need this. Logistics. That way I can get some nice Holosideros barracks for my pikemen and military war for my better naval units. Ah. Alright. Diplomacy. Cappadocia, are you sure you don't want to trade with me, man?
Extends the most magnificent...
There you go. Thank you. Kypros. No, I don't want to trade with Kypros because I will go to war with them soon enough. Knossos. Alright, maybe if I can ask. Just ask.
Enter, friend, and speak.
No, success rate low. Knossos, wanna trade with me?
Greetings, my friend. You have my ear for your...
Alright, good. Medea, you don't like me anymore. Alright. Kidri, Rhodes, come on, man.
Greetings,
trade with
my
me
friend.
a bit.
You have my...
Oh, that's good.
You speak with...
Now my coffer should be well. See, 2,600. Okay, do a little quick save and let's see. Alright, my food has good problems, money is rolling in, and it's turn number 3. Alright, we're back, and now we're about to end the turn and see what's gonna happen.
My people do not like luxury, but money is needed. I ask humbly that you give us some small amount.
So Sardis wants non-aggression pact, and they want payment. Well, since I like Sardis, I'll give them. Sure. War declare. Pergamon and Sardis. Trouble populace in Mesopotamia. Construction complete. Fishing port. Blah blah blah. Alright. Well, let's go. That's Sparta. We're passing the Hellas. We're passing Hellas. That's Sparta, alright. Maybe I can, yeah, trade with them. Sparta. Oh, it's up there. Oh, I cannot trade with them since they don't have no port. Alright, Armenia, will you trade with me? Come on, be a buddy.
In my master's feared name. Speak.
Nope, low. Kypros will not trade with me. Kidri, come on, trade with me. Nope. Alright. So that's turn number 3. Well, nothing really else to do anyway. I already upgraded everything. Well, built everything, and I don't want to upgrade them because I want to save money. Alright. The road to Hispania is long, my friend. It's long and arduous journey. Roads.
My people do not like luxury, but money is needed. I ask humbly that you give us some small amount.
No. Non-operation back. You know, you're not that worth anything, and payment is pretty small. Alright, accept. Alright, logistics. Logistics is done. I can have good barracks. Now let's see. I can build a skirmisher camp. Advanced chariot training. Is that gonna give me chariots? Maybe? No? Hellenization. Hoplite barracks. Blah, blah, blah. Mercenary camp. Yeah, this looks nice. Mercenary camp. I'll try for that. I will eventually do a lot of others, but wait. Hey, where's others? Trading field, stables. I will get stables later on as well. Workshop. Workshop is nice. Oh yeah, about that, I have to tell you guys that war declared within Sardis. I want to tell you guys that as you know that ballistas are pretty damn overpowered in Rome too, so to handicap myself even further, I will not be recruiting any unit of ballistas. I might recruit heavy ballistas since they're immobile, but regular ballistas, nope. So hopefully the AI will appreciate that. Alright, let's go, my brave general. Now we're approaching the foot of Italy. Alright, we're gonna cross the strait. Let's just secure it before anybody else block us off. There you go. Let's go, Patroclus. Still a long journey. Hispania beckons, but she is pretty far away. Have we encountered anyone? Rome! We have encountered Rome. Let's see if we can trade with them.
Be welcome.
Nope. Well, screw Rome anyway. Never liked the Romans. Go on, Armenia. Well, I hope you'll trade with us later on. Alright. Since my fleets are now safe and sound, I'm going to declare war on Egypt.
Well, whatever you must say, speak it unto me. Mighty Pharaoh is busy with
The reason I'm doing this move is because I want Egypt to take over my settlements. Egypt usually gets destroyed by some stupid desert tribes, and I don't want to see that. I want to see Egypt grow strong and prosperous and powerful, so that I may crush them myself. Never liked the Ptolemaios dynasty. They caused me so much grief in the past, so. Besides, it'll be fun fighting against all those Egyptian overpowered roster with my overpowered roster of my own. Alright, that's it, right? I already made my moves. My guys are in Sicily. Alright. End turn it is. Oh! Peace negotiated. Galatia Sardis. Alright, that's good. Increase in rank. Mission issue. Capture the following settlement Petra. Nope. Alliance force with Sagartia and Drangiana. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Unhappy populace in Mesopotamia. That's fine too. War declared Galatia in Bithynia. So the Galatians, instead of attacking my friend Sardis, they attacked Bithynia instead. Good, good, good. Sardis hopefully should survive. Alright. Vengeance of Atlantis. We're passing Carthage. Going near Sardinia. There we go. Faction Inverter, Carthage. Yo, Carthage, my man, wanna trade?
Speak, friend. And
I
will
always
share
liked
your
you, you know,
words with the
mostly
people of
because
Carthage.
you're underdog faction. No?
Trade?
Alright, hopefully you change your mind later on. Alright, let us end turn again. Where is it? Here it is. Yep, furtiveness. I like it. Assassination points. You know, guys, I need to change these fleets and whatever now. I always like to change them, but I haven't found a good name for them, so I'm not sure. Huh? Agamemnon's Pride. All right. Let's just call them as I see them. Let's see, what do you call? Pilgrim's Pride. Yep. We're moving away. Yeah, it's a sucking name, but I'll try to find another way. The Might of Heracles. The Might of Immigrants. There we go. We're immigrating after all.
It is an honor to serve.
The Vengeance of Atlantis. The Vengeance of Smuggler. Oh, can't do it. Alright. The Smugglers. Yeah, we're smuggling our king to Spain, so. Alright. Edessa. Yeah, it's having really bad public order. Is there any way I can make it so that... Let's see. Well, it's not giving me much money anyway, so... Enter. Come on, Egypt, take over my cities! Before all those other guys come and, you know... War declared. Cappadocia and Galatia. Man, Asia Minor is becoming a real bloodbath. Let's see. Wow, the Galatians, they're taking over. They have like 3 settlements now. That's good. Bactria and Dai. Okay. Patroclus getting general. Pet sheep. Gets lonely on the frontier and hunger strikes too. Wow, are you suggesting that my... What do you call General Patroclus is a sheep lover? 8% morale for all units. Do they like to watch it or something? Minus 10 attritional loss when under siege. I have a household floozy, 7 morale for all units. But this is clearly superior, so replace. Oh, okay. As you can see, that was from Hellbent Straight and Toadies mod. Pretty fun. So, Sardis still surviving? Good, good, good. I always liked you. Now, as you can see, in my cover I already got 13,000. But, it's not that much. Not as much as I would like to have. Spain. But where in Spain should I land? I could land here, in North Spain. There is a city called Taraco, which is a walled settlement and really nice, and I could probably have a nice relationship with Massila here. Probably. Or I could land here, but it's with Carthage has it. I don't want to, you know, have a war with the Carthaginians because I like them. I always like Carthage. Here I can land here at the gates of Pillar of Hercules. Or I could land here in the modern day Portugal. Or I could be even hardcore and land here, way out of nowhere. We shall see, fellas, we shall see. Alright. Hey, Carthaginians, how are you doing? Alright, there we go. So we're near the Balearic Islands, I guess. And did we encounter any faction? No, not yet. No faction encountered yet. Oh, Syracuse.
Be
Won't you
welcome
trade
here
with me?
and speak as you wish, without fear. With these words, you bring joy to my heart and hope to my soul. My thanks.
That's good. Syracuse is now trading with me. Cultural affinity. I'm having good affinity with the Greeks, so... Oh, talking about the Greeks, the last Let's Play... Well, not the last, the one before, when I was playing as Epirus. Man, that sucks. Every Greek under the sun hated my guts. Which made for a really hard early game. No one's taking these empty settlements? Are you serious? Alright. Gonna end turn.
From chaos we all sprang, and to nothingness you will return. We will see to it as your cities burn.
Out of nowhere, Sparta declared war on me. Wow. Alright. I guess those Spartans are jealous of us.
One sacrifice is needed on the altar of our goodwill. I speak of gold, of course.
Non-aggression pact. What are you gonna do? Bleed on us? Well, 270 is pretty cheap, but nah. Don't really need it. Advanced chariot training. Outraged populace in Mesopotamia. Yep, I know. Household declare... Pilot. +2 authority when reading a plead. Alliance forged. Arya and Parthia. Ah. I guess this place is becoming real... Well, let's see. Wow, look at that. The Parthians are conquering Parthavan territory. His allies, the Dai, are ravaging Arya's territory. Arya has been beaten back. Bactria is doing just fine. What else? What else is happening to my bunch of misfit satraps? Everything's so far so good. Persia is pretty big. Alright. Okay. Guess that's it, eh? Let's see in diplomacy. Anyone? Any new? Epirus! Ah, yeah, you're in good relationship with me. Why don't
give you
we
welcome.
trade?
Let Zeus and all... Your word.
I always liked you, Epirus, mostly because you're my first faction ever to complete the game. Alright. Again we march. Hispania is close now, but not as close as we had hoped. Nova Carthago. The might of immigrants just doesn't rhyme well. How about I just change it to might of migrants? There we go. Alright. Well. There we go. Everything's just fine and dandy. And turn.
We shall put aside swords and draw the bow. The arrow will strike where it will, and widows will weep.
Some no-name desert tribe, Geraya, is declaring war on me. Alright. I don't care. Take my lands. But I prefer Egypt takes it though. Rebellion at Mesopotamia. It's fine, it's fine. You can rebel all you want. Sparta in Egypt. Oh, you bastards. Alright, it's not only natural, I guess, because those buggers, they really hate my guts. Alright. Smuggler, yo, smuggle them. Now let's see. I could land probably here, Nova Carthago though. Ah, Nova Carthago. They are Nova Carthago. These guys are Tour de Tani, client state of Carthage, so I don't want to piss them off. Hey, how about the trade agreement? No, low. Carthage, how about that trade agreement now, man?
The people of Carthage welcome honest men and
Nope.
honest.
So, just gotta keep going. We're near, we're near. Maybe I should have landed here at Tarraco. Maybe. Alright. So, what's going on? It's gonna be close, but I don't know. I'm sorry guys for having not much of an action, but you know, as you know, it's a migration campaign. There usually is not much of an action early in the migration campaign. Oh, look at that. A rebel army just spawned. Rebel scum.
What I ask is such a little thing, an inconsequential thing, that I almost hesitate to mention the amount.
If you're asking for a little thing, an inconsequential thing, then that's beneath my notice.
My people are proud, as are yours. But pride does not stop a man having friends.
Well, why not? You're not asking money anymore, so... Non-aggression pact. Rebellion, Edessa. Subject gains notoriety. Bad omen, eh? What happened? What happened? Dorothy. A priestess from Dodona brings happy tidings. The rustlings of the oak leaves has told her much of future fortunes of our people. From Dodona in Epirus, we must celebrate. We must sacrifice a white sheep, sacrifice a cow, do nothing. Well, of course, we must celebrate. Oh, come on, Egypt. Are you gonna attack me or what? I'm trading with, let's see, 6 faction now. At war with already 4 factions. It's alright, it's alright. What do you call, what is this resolution? Ah, the consequence of choice. Food surplus. Good, good. Alright, finally. We're approaching our landing area. But where should we land? Which place should we conquer? There's this. I remember these 2 places are what do you call walled settlements, so maybe, I don't know.
Moving out.
This is Nova Carthago land and Tour de Tani. I don't like that name, Tour de Tani. They're turds, and I never liked turds. So I'm gonna land here. Wait, before I engage in that, let me just Tour de Tani. Initiate diplomacy and declare war on Tour de
Sit and
Tani.
let your words move me to anger or agreement.
Oh! Why do you do this? You stupid pathfinding. You just went through Nova Carthago's land. Instead of going here in like as a sensible way.
Returning to land.
Ah. I'm sorry, Nova Carthago. I hope there will be no trespasses. Damn it!
Welcome, friend. Let us conclude our business with good haste, and then
Let me
enjoy
just
the
give you
pleasures of this house.
offer payments. Yeah, sure. How about this?
I accept. When two ride on the same camel, they become better friends. Or, they slit each other's throats.
Alright. This is stupid. Stupid campaign, pathfinding. Anyway, we're here in Spain. And it's a beautiful place. Look at that. Much better than the desert we used to have here. So, since we're here, might as well begin conquering, but not yet. My target will be the Turdetani. Those turds.
Honorable enemies, we will be in war. I trust my once friend. Your people will fall into darkness and
Media atropatin blah blah blah. Sure.
I dare not ask much for my people. Only a single
I
payment
don't
to
care about
replenish
you
our
that much,
sadly
Rhodes. If it was Sardis asking me, I might have considered it. Ambush, eh? Bastards are already ambushing us. How are we supposed to do this? Alright. Let's see. These hostile lands are hostile. I just hope Patroclus survives this encounter. Make haste cautiously. What kind of stupid thing is that? Alright. Alright. I wonder what those Turdetanis are capable of. What kind of units they will bring.
Look to your mates, men. Look
Don't
to
see
your
anything.
leaders. Stand and hold.
We are fortunate today.
Where? From left and right.
Light cavalry.
Mercenary Iberian slingers? Go get him.
Our general is under attack.
Right phalanx.
Go.
Ready. Awaiting orders. Ready.
Let's take care of this flank first.
Hold, warriors. Hold. Light cavalry.
Get him!
Slingers.
Oh no!
The
Switch.
men are wavering.
For glory. General. Perilous. Pull back.
Oh, come on, you guys.
Light cavalry. For charge. Navy pikemen.
Pikemen,
General. Light infantry ready. Hack them down.
come on, defend yourself against these cavalry.
The men are wavering.
Attack that position. At your service. Back, back. We are at your command. Find the target.
Oh, come on.
Light cavalry.
Yeah.
Charge!
General, hold on.
General! Orders, my lord! Move! Orders! Fill the sky! Light cavalry! Engage! Advance!
Our general has fallen.
He's fallen? Ah, damn it.
Advance!
Go, go, go.
And honor!
Attack, attack, attack.
Royal Peltas!
Get those Iberian spears.
At your service! Royal Peltas!
Alright, good. Now,
Forward!
take care of these guys. The general unit.
Our orders! Find your
The
target!
battle is turning in our favor.
Ah! These bastards.
At the ready! Javelin men!
The men are wavering.
Do not waver. Do not waver.
Marching on double!
Ah!
Charge!
Those axemen were absolutely of no use.
We await your orders!
What? My cavalry routed? Ah, how useless could you be?
We are at your command!
Alright, let's go.
Understood!
I forgot to turn off formation effect. Oh well.
Your orders!
Alright. As you can see, there are very little special units because I used the special abilities Be Gone mod. So there are much less special abilities around.
Javelin men! Forward!
Huh. I need to catch up to them before they Come on, come on, come on. Throw a javelin. Throw now.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, no ammo left. Oh well. Now that was a really costly victory. Loss of 688. These axemen suck. And I lost my general, Patroclus. Oh, kill them. Mission failed. Alright, who will be? Agetos. Agetos, whatever. You'll be next. Let's see, Royal Peltas, Shield Bearers, Companion Cavalry, Silver Shield Swordsman, Silver Shield Pikeman. That's a lot of different type of generals for Seleucus. Hellenic Cataphracts. Wow. Cataphracts. Awesome. Ooh. Sight Chariots or Indian Armored Elephants. Let's see if the enemy can beat me now.
Commander!
Tyrus, the celebration lasted long into night. Both gods and men were pleased. People did not rush to their work next morning. Oh, I bet I know why they didn't rush to their work next morning. Good omen. What is this? Plus 2 public order per turn. Alright. Phew! Now that was a hell of a battle.
At your command!
Okay. Where's that Tour de Tani capital? Oh, the Tour de Tani army.
Ready for battle!
I'm gonna give you some units, so you might be able to make better use for them.
Make haste, men! Commander! We hunger for battle! On the move!
Alright guys, as much as I want to take revenge upon the Turdetani for their dastardly ambush, I have to hold it off because, well, life calls, and I know it sucks, but what can you do? So I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you guys, you know, keep following my Let's Play and see how the Seleucids will actually fare in Spain. So, laters guys.